In this tutorial, we're going to look at AreaChart. It has straight lines with points, and then axis and y-axis, and then title as well. So let's create a new project. Okay. Let me copy package. Paste it. This is tutorial number 43. Okay, let's open FXML documents with Sim Builder. I don't need a button and label, so let me remove. Anchor pane, I may need to enlarge. Default area chart is pretty big, so let me change to 640 and then 400 pixels. Let's drag and drop. So if you look at here, area chart comes with two components. One is category axis and then number axis. Set FX ID as an area chart. Category axis seems to be x-axis. Number axis looks like a y-axis. So let me just set FX ID for two of them. Here you can set title, say revenue. So x-axis I will say months, and then y-axis I will say income with thousands. There are many options you can change up or down. You may change to 50. So if you look at here, preview, or you can reset, it's up to you. So if you look at here up to 50, it will adjust the size according to your layout. So make controller. Okay, let me remove this. So area chart comes with X and Y, extend XYChart class. So let me just change to string and then double. Same as when you use spreadsheets, you have a label and then actual value. So I will say string and double. So XYChart series. Let's say series 1, new XYChart, and then series. Let me make comments. XYChart series for area chart object. Eventually, we are going to set up some dummy data. So series 1, set name. We will consider as a legend for series 1. Let me say 2019. So I'm going to add data, dummy data for two axes, to series object. We can use the method called get data. Then add new XYChart.Data. Here, the first one is string. Next one is double value. Let me copy multiple times. Let's say January, February, all the way to March, and then May. Somehow we know the data, but that's very limited for 2019. It makes more sense if we change to 2020. Anyway, so things getting not good, so I will change to minus value. So that will be May. Then you can add this series to AreaChart. So get data, add name of a series, which is XYChart. We are using XYChart because we have X and Y coordination, or XY value. Okay, let's have a look. So we can see that January all the way to May, it keep going down. At least we can see y-axis as income with the thousands. So let me repeat, because usually AreaChart, you have two series of data so that you can compare between those two, usually looking at the trends between last semester or this semester or last quarter or this quarter and so on. So let me just put 2018. Let's say it was pretty good. Everything was positive for last year or previous year. So I'm going to keep it January all the way to December. 2018, okay. Here I will change to June all the way to December. For the numbers, I will try to make them a bit more positive. Okay, seems okay. Let me change to add all so that I can add series number 2. Again, here I need to change to XYChart series. Then there should be number 2. Has to be 2, okay. Seems okay. So we have 2019 and 2018 from January to December. So we can clearly see that 2019 is not as good as 2018. So here, Sim Builder, you can change default settings using Sim Builder. For example, months. By default, it appears as a button. You can change to top, left, or right. prefer to keep it as it is. Here we can usually keep it as a left. Again, you can change. For area chart, again, there are certain things you can change. Default seems okay to me, and that's something you like to change. The title you can change. Most likely y-axis you may like to change. Because my value is pretty low, so you don't have to have a 50. You can change to 10. So we have a 0 to 11 at this point. Save it. Make control lock. Then you can run it again, so that your chart looks more visible somehow in terms of y-axis. Okay, let me clarify one thing here. Area chart here we have generic type called string and double. If you look at XYChart series, you're supposed to have that same type, string and double. Here you don't have to put it again. By list the time on the shape, that should be there. All these things, XYChart.Data, you're supposed to put that generic type, but when I tried several times, somehow it didn't work. So I just go back to old Java coding style. Okay, let me continue making some changes. So that's why here it says that JavaFX 2.0. When you click XYChart, again, it does not use a generic type. I'm actually using JavaFX 8, comes with JDK 8. It's not clear, but after I list out my lab pins, it seems like everything works as it is. So at the beginning, my coding was very old style, referring to JavaFX 2.0. This is what you're supposed to use with JavaFX 8 or 9, 10, and so on. So please add a generic type, just in case some of you may have a strange warning. I think that's all. Thank you.